The current bear market is a doozy, and overall sentiment in the crypto sector has not deterred from reflecting extreme fear. Until this changes, it's going to be difficult for momentum-driven rallies in Cardano to be sustained. Cardano ADA is undoubtedly a millionaire maker coin. The Cardano founder has spelled this out correctly, but there needs to be some perfect timing for this bullish ride. Bitcoin's solid momentum has always fueled renewed bullish sentiment and a strong demand for cryptocurrencies. It is also effective in garnering positive headlines. Ethereum's outsized moves are good at grabbing investors' attention. Meanwhile, the third-generation cryptocurrency Cardano appears to be benefiting from these advances. With more optimism outweighing pessimism today, investors seem to be taking a positive stance on Cardano ADA. The Ethereum killer has all it takes to be a millionaire maker, given the immense level of growth in the cryptocurrency is predicted to experience in the next couple of years. And of course, the token has left a trail of indications that this possibility will come unhindered. Cardano has seen significant rise in price since the start of 2021. With the cryptocurrency attracting some serious attention from investors, it started the year at 18 cents, but rallied quickly within a week and it soared to 32 cents. In battle with volatility, it managed to skyrocket to an all-time high of $3.10, which tumbled shortly after that. However, several predictions forecast that Cardano will attain record-breaking prices. A lot of investors feel that there is a lot of hype around cryptocurrencies like Cardano because investors and crypto enthusiasts want to find the next big token. High-profile buyers have felt the hype, and noticeable example is Gene Simmons, who announced that he had purchased $300,000 worth of ADA. It is necessary to understand that the reality of Cardano's upcoming price rally won't be subject to hype. The most important reason why Cardano could turn out to be a millionaire maker investment is due to the rise of decentralized finance and an increase of opportunities in DeFi. DeFi platforms like Cardano have seen a wave of interest as more financial institutions have started working to integrate cryptocurrencies into their system. The DeFi solutions are quite appealing. The development team behind Cardano feels that in the next few years, Cardano will see the arrival of outstanding growth. Generally, several factors affect cryptocurrencies, from the development team to the way it functions. It's these same factors that go a long way in making Cardano a viable option for investors. Its decentralized nature and layered architecture make it a mouthwatering investment option. The rise of DeFi will play a huge role in setting things right with the ADA coin price. The DeFi space is seeing a lot of growth, and Cardano, with its layered structure, is in the perfect position to take advantage of the DeFi space's progression. Cardano's success may seem like it's a candle in the wind right now, but it's dependent on the number of smart contracts and dApps that the platform can support. Therefore, investors can be assured that Cardano is actively upgrading the platform. Being a peer-reviewed blockchain, it is more than capable of surmounting any challenges. So, is it safe to conclude that Cardano is indeed a millionaire maker? Taking a closer look at the price history of the coin, it has maintained relative stability and a positive trend. Most technical analysis and price predictions see Cardano bullish over the next few years, but crypto markets are still notorious for volatility. The ADA coin price could be affected by market sentiments, which could change at any time, thus resulting in a severe loss for investors. The perfect timing to make millions with Cardano ADA could be now or later, depending on the market conditions that revolve around it. The current moment could be right for it, but the interference of the Fed and other macroeconomic factors could kill it in no time. This seems to be the thoughts of investors. The launch of the Vassal hard fork on the mainnet was an extremely bullish event, but failed to influence the ADA coin price. So it's not really about timing, but the market situation. The Federal Reserve has remained hawkish, and the markets might test lower lows and stay muted until inflation figures start improving. Crypto markets were volatile in the wake of the Fed's announcement to raise interest rates. Bitcoin declined to fresh lows, and stifling headwinds accompanied it. Also, the two words on every crypto's investors' lips right now are undeniable: crypto winter. Cryptocurrencies have suffered a brutal drawback this year, losing $2 trillion in value since the height of a massive rally in 2021. There is something that makes the latest crash different from the previous downturns in crypto. The latest cycle has been marked by a series of events that have spread across the industry due to their interconnected nature and business strategies. There have also been parallels between the current meltdown and past crashes, with the most significant being seismic losses suffered by new entrants who got lured into crypto by promises of lofty returns. The collapse of the Terra blockchain and UST stablecoin was wildly unexpected and sent shockwaves through the crypto industry. But how did we get here? It's not certain when the market turbulence will finally end, but experts see more pain ahead as crypto firms struggle to pay down their debts and process client withdrawals. According to James Butterfield, head of research at CoinShares, the next targets for this fall would be crypto exchanges and miners. We feel that this pain will spill over to the crowded exchange industry. Given it is such a crowded market and that exchanges rely to some extent on economies of scale, the current environment is likely to highlight further casualties, he said. Frankly stated, the current state of the market is not conducive to the birth of a Cardano ADA millionaire. On second thought, Cardano's bullish position might impose necessary changes to the entire market. Despite the market negativity, Charles Hoskinson has not stopped making astonishing announcements. In a recent interview, Hoskinson talked about the Layer 2 scaling solution, Hydra, which is expected to launch in September of 2023. A blog post published on September 17th by the software engineering lead at IOG, Sebastian Nagel, was referenced. Nagel stated that one of the exciting developments enabled by the Alonzo upgrade was Hydra. According to him, Cardano, just like any permissionless blockchain, faces challenges when trying to scale to achieve throughput needed to support applications in the real world. The transactions on Cardano incur fees, and people who run the network need to be rewarded appropriately for the part they play, so the fees need to be set at a sustainable level. Also, the blockchain has to be protected against denial of stake attacks. Fees can therefore not be set so low to open up undue risk. DOS events must be made prohibitively costly to a potential attacker. Storage is also a concern, as an ever-growing transaction history can lead to storage problems. Effectively, the most successful blockchains risk becoming victims of that very success, he stated. Then, after a month precisely, on October 30th, 2021, during a surprise AMA session, Charles Hoskinson revealed that the development's work on Hydra was going very well. We are going to keep adding resources to Hydra, and we have been trying to identify some teams so we can paralyze the workstream because it is such a commercial property. And it's going to be very important that we are able to offload a large amount of the transaction traffic that is going to come from all the apps that are coming. In the recent Cheeky Crypto interview, Charles Hoskinson made some comments about Hydra. In his words, when one looks at things like Mithril and Hydra, it is easy to note that they are extensions of familiar concepts. Mithril is a threshold signature idea, and they construct these proof certificates. And then, when you do transactions, they are paired with proof certificates, and it gives you inclusive accountability. It's not a new idea. It's like 10 years of talking about the stuff we just implemented. It's a lot of hard cryptography to implement, but once it's done, it's done. And it's more about how you distribute those certificates and build them, he said. According to the IOG chief, Hydra is everything Lightning wants to be when it grows up. And the hard part is that Bitcoin is not programmable. With the extended UTXO and Plutus, there is enough chance that one can build rich, isomorphic state channels. Charles Hoskinson has also gone ahead to announce the age of Volataire. He said that the blockchain network will soon enter the Volataire era and show the industry the way to do decentralized governance. These announcements sum up to justify that there will soon be perfect timing for the Millionaire returns. But if you can't trust the current indications about it, you won't have a share in this possibility. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. What are your thoughts on this? Let us have them in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.